Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah from Mystic Vibes. And on tonight's episode of Learning Geology, we're talking fossil wood. Because not all fossilized wood is petrified, but all petrified wood is fossilized. Yes, ma'am. The definition of a fossil is an organism that has been preserved, and either by being petrified, a mold, or a cast, as to where being petrified takes a very special set of circumstances to happen. First, the tree needs to be completely cut off from oxygen by mud, water. The water will then swell the wood, allowing for mineral water to get into the molecular structure. Its structure is then replaced by the minerals that are present in that water, which is super cool, just clear down to burrow holes, bark, knots. It's really quite fascinating. Bit by bit, those minerals will replace the wood and turn into petrified wood, turn into a rock. Each piece is literally its own one-of-a-kind piece of art. Literally. So you can tell how old they are by if they have rings or not. If they don't, they're from the more tropical era, and they're considered coniferous. If they have rings, they're deciduous, which is growing seasons. You only get the rings when there's seasons, which is insanely cool too. Since it's silica mostly present that does this, you can find crystals, druzy, all sorts of fun and wonderful gemmy gems inside of them too. The colors are also defined by what minerals were present in that water. Like oranges and reds are going to be from irons. Yellow is going to be uranium or iron. Blues and greens are going to be more cobalt, chromium, cobalt, nickel. Pink is manganese. Grays and whites are silicon dioxide. It just depends. And since each situation is different, they literally are their own, and each one is a different species of trees from a different era. It really is, they really are their own unique, one-of-a-kind pieces of art. These particular ones are very special because they're Jim's rocks. Jim was an avid rock hunter, and he collected everything. Unfortunately, he got cancer and he passed away. And in his yard were literally buckets and buckets and buckets full of rocks. And his widow, Judy, said I could come get some of them for the rock shop. And when we first started opening them, we did a segment called Jim's Mystery Buckets. And it was super fun. Every time we opened another bucket full of petrified wood, I was like, really? I did not realize at the time how special it really was. I did not realize how special it was until tonight, actually, when I was preparing for this. Green ones, I guess, are very rare. Black ones can be considered a gemstone, I guess. Every single one of these is for sale in my shop, and a portion of the proceeds go to his widow, Judy, so please consider taking a gander at them. MysticVibes.com. Thank you for learning a little bit about petrified woods and fossilized woods with Sarah from Mystic Vibes tonight. I hope you have a great evening, and remember to always choose love instead of hate. Word.